Hello everyone and welcome to another video of Local Heroes. I am today with Tamas again. And has been a very long weekend because, as I told you in the previous video, we started with the collection of signatures for candidates of the opposition here in Hungary. If you haven't followed those stories, remember to check out all the other playlists. I'm just gonna put them here, and then remember obviously to subscribe, to hit the bell, and then to comment if you like, to follow these stories about the fight for freedom here in Hungary and how we remain especially engaged. Today we're going to have a very cool day because we're going to go with the LGBT group of Momentum Party to do some puntasash, which is actually standing, talking to the voters for one of the candidates of the opposition. Her name is Szél Bernadett. Officially she's a very independent candidate, but then actually she has been a very strong opposition figure against the Fidesz government in the last years. She is currently in the parliament, and then she is actually well known for her struggles with other Fidesz members and for her speeches and symbolism as one of the main figures of the united opposition in Hungary. I'm really excited to get to know her. I've been talking to her and to her team for a while to finally meet up and then to do a video, so it's gonna be a great opportunity. It's gonna be fun, so let's just go there. And then Irány, where do we go? Budakeszi. Let's go. Alright, so first of all, let me correct something. We're not going to go to Budakeszi, we're going to go to... That is Bihatorbágy is actually very close to Budakeszi. Is the local district, voting district, where Szél Bernadett, the local hero that we're going to meet today, is located. Before we meet her, I just wanted to give you a little bit of context because the Deti, that's how we call her, she is already by now a very well-established political figure here in Hungary. Before becoming an independent and actually joining or getting closer to the Momentum party, she was started her political career in a party that is called LMP, that some 10 years ago it was quite relevant in the Hungarian political scene. Actually it means Lehet más politika, which means politics can be different, and by now the party doesn't exist that much, but then the party gave her a very strong platform for her to be that loud voice of radical action towards the censorship that the Hungarian parliament was having. She has been a very strong advocate for changing the way that debates carry out in the house, mainly because every time that she has become part of a committee, there has been a sabotage from the members of the ruling party. She has been sanctioned for things that she has said in the parliament just because of complaining on how much she can talk or not. She was a very active advocate or supporter of all the protest movements that happened in the street in the last few years, and I do think that that is a very important character for those people who may not feel identified with the political party, but then they feel that there is a space for them in the political scene. So I'm really excited to get to talk to her and then to her team. So let's just keep on the road, and then let's have some fun today. Hey, what up? So we are finally here in Bihatorbágy. I'm with Penny. Say hi, Penny.
Hello.
All right, so she is the campaign manager of Deti. Normally, how was it yesterday? Because yesterday started the process of recommendation signatures. So how was it?
It was great, very tiring, but amazing.
How many did you get?
A lot, but we brought to the office 1,100.
Really? Okay.
But we collected more.
Okay, that's great. I was in two places and then we collected 600. So that's a very good number.
Well.
Yeah, I mean, but yeah.
It's more than enough.
It's more than enough. And then what is the next step in the campaign?
For 2 weeks, we continue the collecting of signatures for this.
Yeah.
After that, we will continue with tea and politics nights, and then other different events where we invite politicians, and we will be every day on the street.
Actually, one thing that I am very admiring of your campaign is that you invite a lot, like the mayors,
Yeah.
other members of parliament, members of the European Parliament. That works, I feel, here a lot, but
Yes, and this is our plan as well, to continue this process, to invite politicians from the European Parliament.
Yeah.
We want to invite Anna as well.
again, yeah, we'll come in
Yeah.
March, so I
Yes,
promise,
yes.
yes, twice,
Yes,
we're planning.
I talked with Tamás already.
Yes.
We like her to be
That's-
part of our campaign a lot.
All right, that's awesome. Well, I mean, keep on with the good job. I mean, congratulations, because it's actually
Thank you,
a
and
great
thank
campaign.
you that you are here with us today.
Hmm?
It's amazing.
All right, so I'm with, as I told you, I'm here with Szél Bernadett. She has been a representative for how many years already?
Well, I've been in the parliament for like 10 years. Oh my God, yeah. It was 10 years ago when I first got in the parliament.
Can I ask you, why did you join politics? Just,
I wanted to represent green politics, and I wanted to do a lot for that. And first I was an activist, and then they told me that they need more from me, and step by step I found myself in the Hungarian parliament. And I do what I can locally and nationwide as well.
I mean, nationwide, you do a lot. I mean, like I was telling in the intro, I was just saying that, you know, like you do a lot, and you have been putting a lot of effort also in supporting the protests that have been on the street, the movement, calling out actually the injustices that happen also in the parliament, that you have been sanctioned as well.
Yes,
in
many
the parliament.
times.
I know that, but then hopefully, I mean, like one thing that actually, you know, when we look at your work, it's actually a very impressive thing of to say that representatives are not only, you know, giving speeches, but also on the street and putting on the work, which is quite impressive. I appreciate that very much. I don't know, like what keeps you driving you to the streets?
Thank you so much. I think we are not in a democracy anymore here in Hungary, and we cannot continue doing parliamentary work as we did before or as other people did before.
Yeah.
I've always told my friends that I've never been doing politics in democracy before, because when I got into parliament in 2012, they just turned down all guarantees that could help us to keep us in democracy. So it means that we have to work a lot to get back to democratic circumstances. And well, people drive me. I mean, I love people. I like doing a lot for people. I love communities. I am interested in people's lives. So basically, that is my motivation. Nothing special.
Well, I mean, like I always say that, you know, like I already lost a country, I don't want to lose another one. And then people like you are actually giving me hope. So thank you so much for the work. And
Thank
then
you.
let's just win this election.
Thank you so much, and thank you for your help.
No, thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you.
So we're back in the car, back to Budapest. It's a little bit 5-minute drive. But no, I think that it's actually a very nice thing. We had to go because we also have another commitment, but our colleagues stayed, and then they were doing some canvassing. With Deti we managed, I mean, to do also a live video. It was very nice. She's actually very well connected with people, and this is one of the politicians that are actually using a lot social media. You have to consider a lot that in Hungary there is not much media freedom, so you know there is limited options on where you get your information. So she is one of these first politicians that started using Facebook Live, Instagram Live to get out the message and to connect with the people beyond the barrier, obviously, of disinformation. So we did a live video with the whole team. I'm extremely proud of my colleague Sean Mordani, who was speaking in behalf of the LGBT group. He's actually really good, and I hope that he one day become a very good political talent, because he has the talent for it. As I always say, you know, like politics is not a career, politics is actually a duty, which is actually very important. So we're now back. I think that it was a very good exercise to support your local candidates and then to follow up. I'm very happy, and as I said before, I mean, that is one of these people that actually motivate me a lot, because the place of a politician is not from a high podium just telling people what to do or what do they think, but it's also their place is with the people, especially in a democracy that is fainting. So I'm very happy. Before I go, remember, as always, I will tell you, subscribe, hit the bell, comment if you want to see more or have questions about these local heroes. I hope to see you next time. Next time we're actually going to do a round around Budapest with the local candidates. We're going to meet up again. Orozana, Hajnal Miklós, Tóth Endre, and the rest of them. So looking forward to doing those ones. Until that time. Sziasztok, bye!